I saw one young man, they call him Adeyanju, from Kogi State. He's also part of civil society. This was a young boy who came to me that he went to the deputy, he went to the National Publicity Secretary of PDP. I said no. Yes, I said no. Yes, I said won't be, and he was not. Yes, I have no regret about it. Then suddenly became a civil society activist. That's what kind of contract we in. Then you see him to go to a place to say, Wike'S, you are grabbing La Uruga. This is the kind of civil society you are talking about. People have no job. You turn to civil society.
For stealing, for electoral fraud and malpractice, they are the ones that want to give lectures on morality. He allegedly said that I came to him, I begged him to be National Public Secretary of PDP. All Nigerians know that I resigned from politics 8 years ago. And that event that he's talking about happened before I even resigned from politics. Since my resignation from politics, I have been jailed, I have been handed, I have been beaten on the street. Yes, and Wike'S has severally called me over the years. We have maintained communications with him. And many times when I criticize him, he calls me and said he does not want friendship with me again. He does not like to be criticized. I didn't meet only Wike'S. I met, when I was still actively in politics, I met every governor of PDP then. I've never seen where consultation with party leaders results or it will be tagged begging. And Wike'S did never say to my face that he would not support me. In fact, when I was actively in politics several years ago, he told me twice, he supported me twice. First, you will recall that he was the one that brought Alimodu Sheriff. We opposed him for bringing Alimodu Sheriff. We said it was selfish, it was personal. He kept saying he was right. And after Alimodu Sheriff showed him Shege, he came back again and was crying. So the issue was, when I was in PDP about close to 9 years ago, the party wanted to do a convention. And because the party wanted to do a convention, I wanted to initially contest for public secretary because that was what was zoned to the North Central, where I come from. Thank God he gave background information about me. He kept saying, oh, that young boy, one young man. Wike'S is just 11 years older than me. Maybe it's because he's not looking like, he's looking older than Tinubu and Buhari combined. That's why he now feels that he's an old man, he's an ancient of days. Wike'S is a young man. I don't know where he got this idea that he's now an elder statesman for making noise all over the place.
Empty, forget about what the empty lands, that no land will be empty. There are things to do for development of the state.
The allegation is that you are planning to use those land as settlements for your friends.
Yeah, what is that?
No.
Yes, what is that? So what's that? That I have something to give to my friends, I will give it to my enemies. What rubbish is that? Please, you see, I tell you before all this. So you, as you sit down here now, I should bring my enemies. No, tell me that I should. See, I do the right thing. It doesn't matter what anybody says. My conscience says, look, what am I doing? Am I right? The moment I'm convinced that I'm right, I go ahead. Forget about people. Is there anywhere you'll be in office, people will not say, yeah, I did this for first. So if you don't do too, they will come and say, after you were there, your friends were suffering. People write you, after all, you're a governor, your parents are suffering.
Our only crime is that we have decided to challenge him. We have decided to do constructive criticism. So some of his bad policies, his anti-people policy in the FCT, and issues around land grabbing of poor people's homes, and giving it to his friends. Thank God that in his reply, he has not faulted us for the allegations we have raised. He has said yes, that he's giving the land that he's grabbing from poor people to his friends. That should he give the land to his enemies? This is the kind of people. These are the kind of people that are ruling our country. People that should be in jail. People that should be in jail for corruption, for stealing, for electoral fraud and malpractice. They are the ones that want to give lectures on morality. Wike'S is nothing without politics. He's nothing without our political coffers. The reason why he's making so much noise and constituting nuisance all over the place is because of our collective patrimony that he loots and steals, because of the land he's grabbing in the FCT. That's why he's making this much noise. So he changed his mind and said he went to support Uche Secondus. And many of us, believe me, all those that know me know that the first time I was arrested as an activist was when I was just merely 17 and I was detained. Over the years, over the decade, close to 3 decades, I have, at the personal expense of my life, been active in criticizing government. I've put my own personal freedom. Buhari arrested me almost about 11 or 12 times in 8 years. When Wike was having a field day looting Rivers money. We put our life on the line for this country. Clowns and charlatans like Yes and Wike will open his dirty mouth and tell us that that I'm claiming that I'm an activist. And who is an activist? An activist is not somebody whether is political or apolitical. An activist is somebody that is seeking for societal change. The great Gani Fawehinmi, the sage, ran for election in this country, contested for election in this country and lost. Gani Fawehinmi is one of the most revered activists in this country, even on the continent. The great Femi Falana, Baba Falana, he ran for governor in Ekiti and lost. Does that reduce the quality of the work that he does for the society? Mandela, the great, ran for political office, won. If Martin Luther King was around, Martin Luther King would have run for office. Wike wants everyone to leave politics to rogues like him, people that change election results and falsify election results. His idea of nation building is where rogues like himself would be in charge at the helm of affairs. So all citizens of conscience should get involved in politics. I have no interest in politics anymore. I have gone, I have tried, I have seen that they can never change. They are dirty people. They do not play by the books. Even when I was in PDP, I was always criticizing them. And Wike himself can attest to this. I'm not a stranger to him. Because he knows I'm from Kogi. And he gave full detail of me, which means he knows I'm not a stranger to him. We talk on WhatsApp, we talk all the time. So, but that would not make me to see Wike doing the wrong thing and stop criticizing. I will criticize him. There was a time I criticized him vehemently and he called and was saying, why am I criticizing? I said, I will criticize you. No matter what, I will criticize you. It does not mean because you are my friend, you will be doing the wrong thing, I will keep quiet. Never. I will criticize you. My records, they speak for themselves. I have made great sacrifice at the expense of my freedom. Everybody in the nation knows that I have been sent to several prisons and detention facilities in this country. For somebody whose only achievement is, and he has never worked anywhere, unlike me, my records of my service, whether in my personal business and the places I've worked, are there. This man has never worked anywhere. From a local, from a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's wife. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Wike betrayed Peter Odili, people that have helped him. Is it Tinubu that Wike will not betray?